This program is brought to you by the members of WCNY. Thank you. Coming up on Gamechangers, Coach Jack and I break down recent matchups against Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, and Virginia. We'll get to know junior guard Angelica Velez, and the team sharpens their skills in front of the camera in a practice press conference. Then we'll learn more about School Day, a special game day experience for the next generation of Orange fans. And finally, we'll preview upcoming ACC games against Stanford and North Carolina. A couple of home games ago, big win over Wake Forest. First half, kind of back and forth, tightly contested. Second half, your team pulled away. What did you manage to do to pull away in that one?
Well, Wake Forest is a different team than they were last year. They're very, very good. I love their coach. I love what she does, and we really try to play them in player to player. And they had so many different hits and backdoors and hammer plays and pinch post things that I'm like, whoa, this is really challenging our defense. And we went to our matchup, and it kind of slowed them down a little bit, but it also slowed us down in our thinking process, so that we can only needed to concentrate on the offensive side of the ball more so than defense as well. And so we kept them in front of us in the second half, and were able to really fly around the floor offensively.
Yeah, your team held Wake Forest scoreless for nearly 6 minutes. How much of your offense do you think is predicated on what you do defensively?
I just think that we're a defensive team, and how we feel defensively, it makes us feel better offensively. We defend against each other in practice. You have to stop 3 times in a row. Then we go into the next group to get an opportunity. And offensively, you can throw the ball over the rim as long as it's the shot that you take in practice. We're comfortable with that. So I think defense, to me, ignites our offense.
Let's talk about the 4-time ACC Rookie of the Week, and also now a National Freshman of the Week in Uche Izoje. She had 18 points and 12 rebounds in that game. How has she been able to acclimate to the college game, to the American game so quickly?
Those other 14 people that she connects with on a daily basis, her teammates, they understand what we stand for here. And no matter how high you are as a player or even a student, you are just a sister to them. You're just an Orange sister, and they connect on that level. You got to keep in mind, this is a young lady who hasn't seen her mom in 8 years, and or her family, and so we are her family. And so they get on her hard. She gets mad at them. They fight, and they give her that sense of family on a daily basis. And I think that's why she's able to go out there and shine bright, because she feels like she's home. And that's what we bring here at Syracuse.
Yeah, you're a few games into conference play now, and no ACC slate will go without challenges.
Oh, gosh.
The home game against Virginia Tech, not the performance you would have wanted to see. What do you think happened in that game?
Life happened. We went through some things as a team, and to me, that was more important than anything else at the moment. It took us away from our routine. It took us away from our focus. It took us away from the energy that I usually bring at the beginning. And we've learned lessons from that. And not to say Virginia Tech was a better team. Let's get that out there. But the lessons we learned prior to that game and after that game was more valuable to the life lessons for these young people than the actual score of that game.
The following game, UVA, in a tough place to play against a very good team. How did you channel the lessons from that Virginia Tech game and apply them on the road in Charlottesville?
We got tougher. We got locked into our focus, and we made it about the growth that we're trying to grow from as a team, not necessarily for Virginia or our next game or the next game. And so I thought we beat Virginia 2 days prior. We beat them the next day. We went to shoot around. I thought at 7:30 in the morning on game day, I thought we beat them for the 3rd time. And the 4th time came, I thought that we showed a lack of faith in our work ethic. And at halftime, we were down by 6, and we really got after them in a way that I haven't in a long time. And they answered the call. they answered the call, and Laila was just sensational.
A fantastic adjective for her. I like to call her the phenomenal Laila. 38 points, a career high. What was working for her throughout the game? Because she was doing it from all three levels. She was picking her spots. What did you see as a coach that allowed her to have so much success?
Permission. She had permission. Here's a kid that went to a Final Four, Sweet 16, an Elite Eight.
An all-conference player.
All-conference in the Big Ten. She's done it all. And so we said, show us. And then we talked to her prior to the game, 2 days before the game, with the understanding that maybe you're content. Maybe this is all you need. No matter what, you're gonna always have that. And having you do that with us, maybe that's not what your interest is. And we challenged her, and she responded accordingly. The aggression, the enthusiasm on purpose, the look in her eyes said she actually wants more, and she's gonna get more with us.
I think it's a perfect segue to talk about what you said in the post-game press conference.
I'm not here to be friends with 17 and 23-year-olds. I'm here to push you towards your dreams so you can find some wings and fly.
What compelled you to have that message post-game in that moment?
All the players at Buffalo and the places I've coached in the past were like, about time. It's about time you said that, because they understood that it's my responsibility to pour into them like a woman, not their friend, but like an adult that says, you will be enough, you have it in you, you need to try, you need to fail, you need to try again.
Hey everybody, today we're going to do a press conference to help some of our teammates work on media. As a team, we're going to help each other, give each other feedback, and encourage our teammates to be confident in what they say. Oh, hi, I'm Dominic Darius, working for ESPN. This is for Aurora. You bring experience from a previous ACC program in Miami. How has that helped you contribute here?
All of them looking at me has made me laugh.
I know. That's why it's a little fun, too.
Don't focus on everybody in the room, right? You'll connect with someone who's connecting with you.
Being in the ACC for like 3 years from now, changing to Syracuse is a different environment and different way to play. We focus most on the defensive end, but yeah.
Thank you. Nice, Aurora. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just zoned out. Can you repeat the question, please?
How important is transition play to your overall game plan?
Transition is very big for our team. I said we like to, move really fast so that, I kind of lost what I was gonna say.
The team has now lost 3 straight games, but you had some of your best outings this season. What can you say about how well you're playing right now?
We're giving our best effort on the court, and losing 3 straight games isn't the end of the world. I mean, the next game, we got the next game, and we're definitely going to pick it up in the next game.
I like that answer because you focus more on the team's effort and what the team's going to do moving forward than what you're doing as an individual.
Can I get Dom up there and Sophie up there?
There was done before.
Coming from playing in Japan, what has the adjustment been like playing at Syracuse?
For me to for my,
Oh my God.
why is it not coming now?
To perform on the court.
Yeah, to perform on the court, and yeah, it's been going really great. Yeah.
No. So you gotta practice it.
Does anyone have any feedback or any advice they want to share from their experiences doing any media?
Then straight up looking at it shows that you're confident and projecting out.
You don't even have to answer the question. You can redirect it to always be positive. Accept the compliment, but always give it back to your team.
And it's never about them. It's always about us. It's never about us being nervous, it's about telling our story. Because you telling your story is going to impact their lives.
Wait, ask a random question.
Yeah, it's a random question.
What are you gonna eat later tonight?
I'm gonna eat the food Oni cooked.
Yeah. So tell me, what makes Owen a great cook?
What makes O's food so good?
Say it.
What makes Oni? She makes the food so good, the spicy, the ingredient, everything. Yeah, makes it and I'm hungry.
My name is Kiera Scott. I'm a sophomore and I'm a forward/wing. The Mercyhurst game was a really special day at the Dome because it was Kids Day or school day. So basically all of the kids in the local district get to come to our basketball game, and it fills up pretty much the whole first section and the whole second section of the stands. Having the energy from the kids just really helped us have, just put a smile on our faces. Every single time we did something good, the whole crowd was just going crazy and they had a super positive reaction, and that energy just spread throughout the whole Dome pretty much. Growing up, I did go to a lot of basketball games. I grew up in the DMV area, so I went to a lot of Maryland games, Georgetown, George Mason, and I just remember being a kid that played basketball. I was just like, this is the level I want to play at. I love this energy. I didn't really realize how far I was away from that step, but now being in those shoes and looking at other kids, I think the biggest thing that our team wants to do is just be an inspiration to the community and the young kids that do play basketball and that want to get to the level that we play at. I remember UC tried to dunk and she got she got rim stuffed. Della's buzzer beater at I think to go into halftime, she just chucked it up and I was like, no way, she just shot that shot. And then went in and I just put my hands up oh my God, and we all ran. And then when Maddie got the ball, I was like, that's going in. I think every shot she shoots is going in, so I knew it was gonna go in. A double-double is having more than double figures in more than one category. So in the Mercyhurst game, I had double figures in points and rebounds, and it was my first double-double in my career. It was a really good feeling. It was just a milestone that I kind of always wanted to hit. My teammates were telling me, Kiera, you need one more rebound, you need one more point, and I was just like, I know, y'all, that make me nervous. I was out of breath trying to get the 10th rebound during the game, but it felt great. At the end, I'm glad I had the support system to celebrate with me. Yeah, having the audience there to witness that too is a great thing. I think the community is one thing that definitely attracted me to Syracuse University for sure. And just knowing that me and my team are giving them everything that we can from a basketball standpoint and from a community standpoint, because they feed so much into us on a day-to-day basis. I just think it's super important that we get to put on a show for them on the court, and then off the court, we're showing our faces and representing Syracuse as well.
Angelica Velez, or Jello, as you're affectionately known around these parts, take me to the start of your basketball journey.
I mean, growing up in the Bronx, I've always been around sports. My first sport was actually football. I was a quarterback for the Bronx Steelers. And then I just always picked up a basketball. I was always at the park playing basketball with the boys.
All right, I got to get more on the football story. Tell me about how you started playing football.
Yeah.
What was the makeup of your team? Was it a boys' team? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, it was tackle football. I played 11U. I don't know, one day I just went to their tryouts and I made the team. I told my dad, yo, I want to play football. Please let me play. I remember we had our first scrimmage. I was nervous as heck, but I played quarterback and safety. So when I was on defense one time, I was playing safety and I got a tackle. I was so excited, yo, Pops, I just tackled a boy. I don't know, I just always used to be around boys and play sports with boys. So that's kind of how I got my toughness.
We could have used a quarterback this year. So maybe if we ever are in a situation like that again, you might need to be ready to try out again and
I'm
put the
with
shoulder
it.
pads back on.
Right, I'm with it. I always love football. I watch it all the time.
So at what point did you start taking basketball more seriously?
I met Coach Dom when I was 11, and then I started to play AAU basketball when I was in 6th grade. I was just playing for fun, traveling. That was my vacation in life. Growing up in the Bronx, I didn't really get to experience a lot. So basketball allowed me to see the world. And then doing what I love while I was doing that was just a big bonus.
Being from New York City, for those that don't know, it's a special kind of guard. It's a different brand of basketball almost. How has being from the city sort of shaped your basketball identity and play style?
It shapes me because I'm just so fiery. I get that attitude, the Bronx attitude, my flashiness from the Bronx, my swag. I don't even know how to explain it, but
I've seen some of that flash, the behind the back pass you had in the Auburn game. So that quarterback background, a lot of passing the ball. Of course, you're a point guard here. Have you always loved to be the one setting your teammates up?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's what gets me going the most. Like, it's not even about, like, me scoring. Like, if I throw a good dime, if I get my teammates involved, it makes me feel so much better. Like, I love making other people around me better.
The start of your college journey, you go to LSU. What brought you to Syracuse? Why was Syracuse the place that you chose to transfer to?
So coming out of high school, Syracuse was in my top 2 between LSU and Syracuse. And I remember, like, going a different direction. Coach Jack was the only coach I talked to. And coming into the portal, like, I spoke to Syracuse, and I was just so familiar with them, knowing everybody on the staff, knowing what Coach Jack brings. There was no other place I could see myself. Like, I knew as soon as Coach Casey picked up the phone, like, I don't know, I got chills. Like, I just knew I want to commit on the spot. But, like, I had visits and stuff, and then
Some things just make sense, right?
yeah, it was time to come home, finally.
Absolutely. And now that you are home, how has your Syracuse experience been?
It's great. Like, the people, the fans, you know, my coaches and teammates, the journey has been everything that it needs to be. Like, last year was a tough year for us, but, like, I've taken so much from that year and grown and learned. And now with the team that we have, I feel really good about, you know, what's going to happen this rest of the season.
What are some of the lessons you learned from last year that you've now brought into the new season?
Yeah, I think just understanding that it's a journey. Like, you know, my steps are already aligned, and just going every day, giving everything I got, no matter if it's in school, outside of school, in my community, on the court, just taking things day by day and just emptying the bucket, giving everything I got, and everything will take care of itself.
Let's talk about this team. You're one of the returners. There were a bunch of newcomers as well. It seems like you're such a connected group. How are you able to all get on the same page so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, we all have the same goal. We all want to win, and it's not about any individual, it's about the team. And, like, we've developed a sisterhood that I believe is really strong and special, and we just want to see each other win. We want the best for each other. It's not about whose night it is. Sophie could be getting 30 and somebody could be having a bad night, but it's just like, yo, my sister's going off. Like, I don't care about me, you know? So we all have the same goal in mind, and that's what kind of makes us so special.
When you look back on your Syracuse journey, when you look back on your basketball journey, what do you think you'll take away from this place?
It's kind of a big question, you know. It's so much that I'm gonna take away from Syracuse. Like, this was my home. This became my home. I fell in love with Syracuse. I'm gonna miss the fans, my coaches, my teammates, but I know I'm gonna make so many memories that, you know, when I come back, when I'm, you know, about like 50, you know, how old I am, and we get to see a banner, I think that's gonna be real special.
Before we get too deep into the basketball, I know one of the mantras for your team is character, academics, basketball.
Yes.
We're here at the start of the new semester. This most recent semester, the team finished with a cumulative 3.62 GPA. How proud are you of this group?
They work hard. These young ladies, that we go after young people that understand what we stand for in this new age of way you recruit. You just want to win to save your job and all those fun things. But at the end of the day, I'm in the business of trying to help young people understand what you put between your ears is what's going to have to sustain you for the next 70 plus years of your life. And that's very important to me. It's very important to my mom. She sent me to Syracuse a couple of years ago when I was a student athlete, and I stick with that. And I really hold our players accountable. I think the parents of these young ladies that come play for me are really excited about that. And these young ladies really, in a time of travel and things that they do, they took the academic side serious and had 2 young ladies with a 4.0 and the one with a 3.93 and majoring in some reputable majors. And so I'm really excited about where these young people are going to be in the next few years of their lives, but because I know that they're getting a great quality education here at Syracuse.
For your team, Stanford comes to town, a program with a rich tradition, a rich legacy. How excited are you about the challenge?
I'm always excited about the challenge of learning from this game, and Stanford absolutely has rich tradition, and the assistant coach has been with Tara forever, and now she's the head coach, so they have the same system, they have the same pedigree, the same academic standards, and the same kind of talent, and so we have our hands full, right? And we gotta really understand that we can't play Stanford. We have to play for Syracuse and what we stand for. And if we can give our best version of ourselves, then we'll find out what that looks like at the end of the 40-plus minutes of the game.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's Girl Scouts Day in the Dome that day as well. What's your message to all the young ladies out there, all the girls out there to come and see your team play?
Yes, you can. You are enough. Your future is bright. Don't let anybody pigeonhole you young girls to think that you are not the best for the opportunity. You must believe that life is easy when you believe in yourself. But I'm excited about the fan base too. That is always the most exciting time for me because the energy in the room and the things that our kids feel when they see young girls that are looking up to them and wants to emulate them, how they play and perform as well. So I'm excited, very excited for more of that than anything else.
Yeah, after that Stanford game, your team will go back on the road at North Carolina. This team, this group has been exceptional on the road in conference play. What do you think has keyed your ability to go out and take on the challenge in any arena in the country this year?
That's what it's about. Any place, any time, I want to show the world what my dreams look like in my eyes. And how do I get to do that? Give me 94 feet, 3 officials, and another team, wherever that may be, at home, away, at the park. I really want our young people to believe that when you put those sneakers on and it's your love and what you want to embrace as something that you stand for as your dream, show the world your best effort. You might miss a shot, you might miss a layup, or you might turn the ball over, but guess what? Just give your best effort so the world can know your dreams mean everything to you. So we go on the road, we play them at home, we're gonna hopefully get our best effort.
Once again, the Bank of America hard hat is back out and making an appearance on Gamechangers.
Okay.
After the Wake Forest game, Laila was awarded the hard hat. What did she do to earn it on that day?
She's playing free. She's having fun. She is on the flights and everybody's just hanging out and she's making jokes and she's doing videos and she is having, in my opinion, the best time of her life, and it shows when she gets on that basketball court. And so she is not a fluke why she is the Bank of America hard hat recipient, because she's playing free and her teammates are buying into it and they're feeding her the ball and they're getting her the rebounds and getting it back out to her. So Laila is just pure joy. So it's really neat when she gets these accolades, because she's the one kid that don't want them. She's like, oh, it's about the team. Yeah, it's about the team, but because we're on your shoulders, we can become.
When you have all those people on your shoulders, it's good to have a hard hat.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's fun. Congratulations to her.
The Bank of America hard hat, plus 28, 17 points, 5 steals, 4 rebounds, a pump 3 assists.
This way. I know this way. I got to put on move. No,
one thing you can't do, can't hit her in the head with the thing. Step to the right.
Yeah, that's what I
have. Say what you gotta say.
Yeah, let me say what I gotta say. I just want to say I feel like we did a great job going out there. We executed what we need to execute, and I feel like just being able to get the ball movement and everything really helped us, and I'm just very proud of everyone.
Oh, that's awesome. What's I say today? Nice job. Nice job, ladies.
Nice job. Here we go.
The program is brought to you by the members of WCNY. Thank you.